Glo, right back at it with another YouTube video for y'all, man. Yes, sir. We are back at it with another reaction video for y'all, man. Yes, sir. You already know the vibes, man. We gonna keep the consistency up, and I love and enjoy doing this for y'all. And I know y'all love and enjoy the videos with me. You know what I'm saying? So we got Lil Tay. Now, if you don't know who Lil Tay is, I think she's like I don't know what she was, bro. Honestly, I don't know if she was a music artist. I don't know what she was, bro. But apparently she do OnlyFans now, and she's 18 and she made over $1 million in OnlyFans, which is disgusting, by the way. You guys are sick out there waiting for this girl to turn 18. She look like a kid still. That is just, nah, bro. That's crazy. But we got a video of her today. It says Lil Tay faked her kidnapping for attention. Now, if she really did that, she's actually messed up in the head. Like, word. Because who does that? You don't do that. You know what I mean? But this is by Atazi. I think that's the name of the channel. But so we about to hop onto this video to see what the situation is about. Before we get to the content, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, man. We are on the road to 7K subscribers, and I can't 7K unless y'all subscribe. Makes sense, right? Follow me on my social medias, man. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. Everything's in the description down below. We are going crazy. I appreciate y'all for joining me. And without further ado, man, let's hop onto the video. Let's go!
Lil Tay just announced that she's kidnapped. So, yet again, it's the girl who cried wolf for the 1500th time at this point. I mean, every single year at this point, there's just something new and crazy and bizarre that happens to her, which all is just one massive attention ploy. The fact that they go to the lengths of, like, faking her own death and all of this other stuff. I remember that. Every time they do something like this, it just puts even more holes into their previous stories, because we have no idea what's true at this point. She was in the hospital with serious conditions. She faked her death. Like, there's just so many things. The whole
why are you... The thing is, right? You sit here and do these publicity stunts, right? You sit here and do that, right? And you're faking all these... You being in a hospital, you getting kidnapped and stuff. Don't tempt the devil. Do not tempt the devil. Like, I don't know if people are religious and stuff like that, but if you tempt the devil faking these things are going to really happen to you, and then people are not going to believe you because you done did it fake all these times. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with your life, gang.
With her father, everything about this woman is just like a series of lies to just gain attention. And at this point, it's starting to get pathetic. But I guess that is what happens when you build an entire career off of lies. Like, you know, she went viral back when she was she claiming she was 9 or 13 or something like that? Like, she was very young.
Only 9 years old. This Lil Tay, and I'm richer than all y'all broke jilly pop looking.
And she essentially, you know, ran around with her mom, and her mom was a luxury real estate agent in Vancouver. And you had this daughter who was flexing the apartments that her mom was supposed to be selling and having open houses in.
She is a well-mannered, but that's not what comes across on the internet.
People think it's like funny, I guess, because I'm 9 years old and I've accomplished so much. And now we be living in the hills. See that view? Y'all don't have that view. And I be holding your mama's rank.
The consequences for Lil Tay's mom a lot more immediate. With the writing on the wall, she resigned from her job.
She called and she said, I'm quitting.
And obviously, that was really early for, I guess,
I didn't even know she did that, yo. Little ass kid flexing her parents' money, talking about I got your mama's rent in my hand, and we be living. Oh, nah. And who's recording this? There's somebody recording that. Nah, that's crazy game, bro.
It's getting some repercussions, so that went incredibly viral back then. And I guess you could easily just put her lies on a scale from her saying that she dropped out of Harvard at like 11 or 12 to faking her own death, because obviously that's a lot worse.
I'm a Harvard dropout.
What city is Harvard in?
I kind of forgot because I haven't been there in a long time.
Which is just like,
what?
Come on, why are we doing this now? I guess like, it's probably just to promote her OF. So this is Lil Tay's best friend. She's been abducted by a photographer who tried to hijack her accounts this morning and manipulate her into meeting with him. She's in serious danger, and I don't know how much longer I'll have to access this account. Please follow Rescue Lil Tay. I'll be posting everything there. And you see like an Instagram password has been changed, and then an email for Lil Tay was updated to something@gmail.com on the 15th of October in Pennsylvania. They are trying to silence me. Follow Rescue Lil Tay. This is a similar stat because they did this exact same stuff when her father.
This little girl is clearly an attention-seeking attention whore, bro. Ever since from when she was a little girl. She's still a little girl. She what, 18, 19 years old? Still little. You know what I'm saying? So it stems from that. How you grow up is determines to the type of person you are. As she's getting older, she's still that same attention-seeking girl, bro. Word.
Allegedly took custody of her and she went missing for a few years.
Why I've been gone. 5 years ago, I became famous, and my abusive absentee father, who had not been in my life for years up till that point, decided to come back into my life to take control over my career and my money. That's why I disappeared. He started a court case to silence me so I could not speak on what was happening and so he could take control over my money.
Again, who knows if this is true or not? Everything just does not make sense with her. But obviously a lot has happened with Lil Tay since she originally blew up on the internet, became the youngest flexer ever, got her mother fired, then she moved.
The youngest flexer ever, and then got your mom's fired, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Toronto down to LA. She lived this whole like influencer lifestyle because her and her family ended up living with a few different Instagram influencers. They were meeting up with rappers. You had that incident where she posted a picture of her smoking, which obviously was awful.
You already know what it is. Lil Tay, the youngest flexer of the century. I'm only 9 years old, but I'm richer than all y'all broke haters.
And a lot of people were assuming that the father managed to use that to get custody of her again. Honestly, I don't know what happened. I don't think anyone really knows what happened there, but she did end up going missing. So at least from the official story from them, she ended up living with her father and I guess her stepmother for a few years. And this is where the whole like Save Lil Tay account started, where everyone was like trying to rescue.
They raised $17,000 for this girl. Did I see that right? $17,000, bro. How old is this girl, bro? I'm gonna look up her exact age, bro. Lil Tay. Look, 18 years old, bro. Just turned 18, July 29, 2007. Nah, bro. Nah. That's crazy. That's insane, bro.
Where everyone was like trying to rescue Lil Tay and bring her back to her mother and her brother. And I want to assume that a lot of these like Rescue Lil Tay accounts were ran by her brother, Jason Tian, who essentially has made a career off of indirectly pimping his sister, going from having her say derogatory stuff on camera when she was really young.
This is why all y'all fucking haters hate me. This cost me $200,000. I'm only 9 years old. I ain't got no license, but I still drive this sports car.
To having her take pictures with a bunch of rappers and have her smoke for a picture.
Yo.
Oh, that's dope. That's how you gotta turn around if you unexpectedly hear, "Hey, Lil Tay!"
Just all the stuff that you really should not be doing as a brother. And then eventually this led her into making a few music videos, which, hey, that was a step in the right direction. And then suddenly, now she's making an OF. And I'm assuming that her brother is managing that as well. Now, I'm operating with very limited information here, but from what I know, a lot of the people that have worked with Lil Tay kind of have to go through her brother.
She had an older brother, and she has an older brother, and he not looking out. He basically making shit worse. Nah, man. That's who's recording all this shit. Nah, that's crazy.
To get to Lil Tay. Now, obviously, this could be completely different now that she's an adult. Who knows? But the official narrative, as of right now, is the fact that she is missing. So I guess we'll just see what happens because, you know, last time she was hacked, they faked her death, and then suddenly she came back a few days later and she was like, oh, I was hacked. That wasn't us. We didn't do that. So we're kind of waiting for that to happen again. They've already removed the stories from her account that she's missing. Should have just gone to the police for this, but I guess we have a viral influencer who is now faking their kidnapping to, I guess, promote an OF link, which is pretty pathetic at this
Promote
point.
an
So,
OF link.
you know, after faking your death, that's not enough. Now you gotta fake a kidnapping. And we have an update to the story since I recorded the last segment. Obviously, anyone with a brain would file a police report for a missing person before going to Instagram, unless it was just an attention ploy, and obviously what followed pretty much proves so. Because now Lil Tay has miraculously reappeared. And how did she do so? Well, she did so in an Instagram post that reads, Lil Tay has returned safely. Update soon. I'm her...
And she actually did it. Here's my 80% off. No, man. And it's just crazy how many girls just do OnlyFans today. Like, I cannot scroll on Instagram without looking at a girl type on her profile and it says Linktree. 80% off or 5%. Like, every girl does OnlyFans now. It's scary.
Notify everyone and lighten the mood.
Like,
here's
what?
80% off of her spicy link, giving you guys a special discount. All right. Yeah, there's nothing like returning from allegedly being trafficked with giving a discount to an OF link.
Yo.
2025, welcome. This year sure is cooked. But unfortunately, you have some bottom of the barrel marketing when it comes to women who do OF. Like, you have this woman who for some reason keeps using her underage brother to promote hers, which is just straight up disgusting and pathetic.
So how does it feel to have a sister that has an OF?
My friends always ask me if it's pink, but I don't really know what they mean by that. Do you know?
Jesus Christ. Click the link in my bio. Just,
Do you think I'm a good
What?
sister? No. Bro, why? You're my sister. You're mean to me. Your career isn't only... You can't be talking... You're selling pictures.
But faking a kidnapping to promote an OF link might be a new low. But honestly, at this point, I'm not even putting anything past this family anymore because they have learned that faking serious things like this gets them the attention they desperately want. Problem is, how many times will they be able to cry wolf before everyone stops caring? Because at this point, I feel like Lil Tay and her family have destroyed any trust that people had left for them. And honestly, it's just kind of sad at this point. But hey, congratulations on making all that money and stuff, even though that she's absolutely faking how much she's actually making, because that as well is a marketing tactic for headlines.
Yo, it's crazy, man. That's crazy. Stop doing shit for attention, bro. This is like her 4th, 5th time, bro. Like, it's crazy, gang. But let me know what you guys think about the video. Let me know what you guys think about the reaction video. Thank y'all for watching. More videos coming soon. We are always going crazy, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all rock with me because I rock with y'all, and I rock with y'all because y'all rock with me. Almost messed up there. But thank y'all for watching. More videos coming soon. I'll see y'all in the next video, man.